Are you looking to try the new Slimline card craze? Well, in this tutorial, I'm going to teach you how to create your own Slimline cards using our Ivory tags. I'm Charee Filimoehala here at the G45 office, and I'm excited for you to create along with me. We're going to be using our G45 Woodland Friends collection. And all of these cards today have been created for us by the fabulous Ginger Ropp of My Sister's Scrapper. And she is showing us how to really utilize our die cut embellishments to their fullest, creating some super easy and dimensional cards. So in this video tutorial, we're going to teach you how to take your Club G45 Volume 12 kit and create 6 of these Slimline cards. If you're not already a subscriber to our G45 Card Club, you can go ahead and hop on over to our website, G45papers.com, and you can subscribe to the kit, or you can just pick up each kit as you go along. However, if you are just picking up the kit, they do sell out pretty quickly, so we would advise doing that sooner than later. In that kit, we're going to be using our large Ivory tags. You get 6 of those in your kit. You'll also be getting 6 of these really great Kraft policy envelopes. So these fit perfectly inside there, and you can mail these off with those. If you are creating along with us at home and not using a kit, of course, you can't always just use a standard envelope that you've got at home as well. And you'll also be getting the project sheet that has the colored instructions and step-by-step instructions there, as well as our Woodland Friends die cut assortments, where you'll get 48 pieces. These are double-sided and intricately and beautifully cut to work with any of your paper crafting projects. So grab your supplies and let's start creating these beautiful cards. Well, I'm going to walk you through how to create 3 of them, and then I'll show you using those same templates how you can create 3 more for a total of 6 cards. So go ahead and grab your supplies and let's start creating. For our card 1, we are going to take our Woodland Friends signature paper, and we're going to cut this using the B side, and we're going to cut this to be 7.5 by 4 1/4. We are going to score this on the 4 1/4 inch side at 1/2 inch. But before you do that, you want to note that this is going to be our front of our card paper, and when we open it up, our Woodland Friends paper is going to be on the inside. So you do want to score that, keeping that in mind that this is going to be flipping open. So you can see when I flip this over where I've scored mine, it was on 1/2 inch on the left hand side. But the more important thing is that my images are, I've got my 1/2 inch score line on the bottom here, and my images are going up from there. And then just add a nice heavy duty adhesive onto the inside on the decorative side of that 1/2 inch flap. And then taking one of your large tags, we are going to adhere this, knocking stuff over. We're going to adhere this in the center on the backhand side of our tag. And once you find your placement you like, burnish that down, and then go ahead and fold that over and crease, making sure everything is looking just how you'd like it. And then from the B side of Woodland Friends, again, we're going to cut this to be 7.5 inches by 3/4 inch. And then I'm just going to be using some liquid adhesive for this part. You can do it with whatever you prefer as well. I'm only going to be gluing this in a U shape, so if I do want to tuck a little something in there, I can. And then you do want to be mindful, as you can see that there is about what is that, 1/8 inch showing of the ivory, that where we put this, that is not going to be showing. So center that on our ivory tag on the inside of our card base, and make sure it's won't be showing when our card base is closed. From your die cut assortment pack, locate these 3 elements. And then using a liquid adhesive so you can really get into those nooks and crannies, we are going to adhere these down to the inside of our card. And then the inside of your card should look like this. Step 5 from the die cut pack, we're going to take this beautiful frame that says "The world is yours to explore" and cut that in half. And then from the Be Clever paper, we're going to cut out this cute little squirrel postcard. Now with that die cut piece that we cut in half, we are going to adhere one on either end of our squirrel postcard. And I do want about, is that about a 1/4 of an inch showing of my green on both the right and left hand side. So I didn't take my adhesive all the way to the end. As you can see, it is now poking out. And find that nice center spot and adhere that down. And then I've already adhered the other one on the left hand side. And then add some foam adhesive to the back in a U shape of your element that we've just created. Now with the foam adhesive with the backing still on, I do like to push it down. That makes pulling off the backs so much easier, so they don't try to pull off the paper with the backing. And now we are going to adhere this onto our card front. And it's going to be in the center from the top and bottom, but a little heavier onto the left hand side than the right. And to keep things nice and sturdy, so you can see I just kind of ripped up the end of my die cut, I'm going to adhere this down onto my card. Just those cute little ends will adhere down. Next, we're going to grab this cute little die cut tag that says "You make my world happy," and that tucks right into our pocket. And then from your die cut pack, we're going to grab this Dear Friends bubble and these 2 cute little decorative squares and these 3 leaves. Start to embellish our front. So I added some foam adhesive to the top of this cute little Dear Friends speech bubble, and that's going to go just right in the top there. And here again, I've added some more foam adhesives to these little decorative pieces, and these are going to go in my bottom right hand corner, just one right next to the other. And then I've used some liquid adhesive and added a bunch of leaves just to the bottom here. And from the Be Carefree paper, we're going to cut out these cute little squirrels in a row. Once we've got those cut out, we're going to just cut out 2 of those and adhere those onto our little foam pieces here. So just adding those extra details really brings home how adorable this little card is. So if you want to take it the extra step, you can always take about 6 inches of coordinating twine or ribbon and just tie it through your little hole there. And there you have it, our first of the cards. And then you can use the same template to create another card. So you can see we've cut this die cut piece in half and then thread in this cute little banner. There's another little pocket here for a die cut tag. And just added some great fun elements using that green toile and a floral border here on the bottom. And then popping this open, got the Be Clever, Be Friends, Be Curious border on the bottom and some more green die cuts. Card 2, this All Creatures Great and Small card. So cute. So to get started on this, we are going to take the B side of Be Kind and cut this to be 4 1/4 by 7.5. And so on ours, we did score it on the right hand side at 1/2 inch on the 4 1/4 side. So when we have this adhered to our tag base, our bunnies are going to be right side up. If we had scored it on the other side, our bunnies would be upside down, which we don't want. We don't want that. And then add your heavy duty adhesive to that side. And this one is going to be a vertical card. So we are going to adhere this onto the back of the left-hand side with our grommet facing up. And then from our B Carefree paper, we're going to trim out this cute little pink bunny border, and then we will adhere it to the bottom of our card, making sure that our front cover will cover that up. So once you have your position, then you can go ahead and trim off the excess and then adhere that down. From Be Clever, we're going to cut out this cute little bunny, and then I've added some adhesive in a U shape. I want my insert to be on to the left-hand side, so it's on the back of the top, bottom, and on the backhand side on the left. And then this is going to go just in this top corner, making sure that when my front is covered or closed, it will not be peeking out. And then we're going to take this bunny die cut from our die cut pack, and that's going to just tuck right into there. Now on the front, we're going to take this gorgeous frame die cut with the deer on it, and this is going to be popped towards the top, just about 1/8 inch from the corners, and using some foam adhesive, just pop that up. And then we're going to take this cute little label that says Woodland Friends on the A side, and we're going to use the reverse side for our card front. And this is just going to be like a little nameplate placard at the bottom. And then taking this cute little pink banner, we've added some foam adhesive on the back. And this is going to just pop right on the center of our green. And then with this cute little die cut with the squirrel, we are going to loosely fussy cut around this. Just leaving a bit of the green all the way around. You know, it's fun to look at the different embellishments and use them in a unique way. So you don't always have to use them exactly how they come, just like how we cut that frame earlier into, and just trimming this little guy out. Now we can adhere just the bottom of our squirrel onto our little banner right here, adding a cute little element. And then from the Be Carefree paper, we're going to cut out this little border that says all creatures great and small. And then on the right hand side, we're going to notch this to make it look like a little banner or a little flag. Add some foam adhesives to the back of that. I didn't add them to either side because this is already pop dotted up a little bit, so it will be, you'd need to do 2 layers of adhesive if you do want to pop that up there. And then just adhere this onto the top of your little frame. And now we have created our card number 2. And then using that same template, here is an example of what you can do with your leftover papers. Using this beautiful little blue squirrel paper in the background, we've got our Explorer cut apart with a leaf paper in the back, and then we've popped up this sentiment that's been cut out that says everyone needs a friend. and then used a little plaid paper for a nice little border here. And these are 3 little die cut pieces. And then on the inside, we've got more of that squirrel border, a pocket with a Keep On Dreaming die cut, and then a little Everyone Needs a Friend cut apart that slides into our little pocket. Card 3 is another one of these cute little horizontal cards with a cute little tag pull out here. From the B side of Be Happy, we've trimmed this to be 7.5 by 4.25. And with the 4.25 inch side across the top, we've scored this at 1/2 inch and then added some strong adhesive. And then this is going to be the top center of our tag on the back. And the grommet will be right side up, so the beveled edge will be right side up. From the Be Carefree paper, we have cut out this cute little border, the foxes and the plaid, to be 7.5 inches. And then I've added some adhesive just in a U shape on, and this is going to be our cute little border on the inside. And we do want to make sure that it's not showing on the outside. So I have it about maybe a little higher than I want it to, so I'm going to slide it on down. So I'll get it about 1/4 inch from the bottom and even on either side. And then from our die cut pack, I've got this cute little plaid pennant banner that I've added adhesive just to the top. That way I could always slide something just right underneath that little point if I needed to, just leaving my options open. And then we are going to cut out our Dear Friend cut apart from our Be Carefree paper. And then I'm using some wet adhesive to create a little U shape on the top, bottom, and on the back of the right hand side. That way I'm going to have a left loading pocket. And I'm just going to kind of put this a little bit on a diagonal, just towards the left. Super cute. The diagonal kind of helps break it apart from the other plaid area that we have here. And then from our die cut pack, you're going to take this Be Wild fox and just slide it right into your little pocket. And we've cut out from Be Kind another piece that's going to be 7.25 by 3.5. And if you want to take this to the next level, you can always round your bottom 2 corners as well. So you can see these 2 have been rounded, as well as the bottom 2 on our little plaid. You can keep them straight if you want, but you can round them. And then adhere that with equal distance all the way around on the front. From the Be Clever page, we've cut out this Woodland Friends cut apart, and this is going to adhere on the front towards the right hand side. And then from your die cut pack, I've added some foam adhesive on the back of this Be Curious decorative frame. And this is just going to go on the left hand side. And then this beautiful blue banner that says Simply Enjoy It All. I've added some more foam adhesive to the back of that. And that's going to just go over the top of this Be Curious. This would be a great birthday card. And then add a thin bead of wet adhesive to these cute little flourishes. And these are going to just go in the top and bottom right hand corners. And then if you'd like, just add your twine or ribbon to the edge. And when we've finished our card 3, and then taking that same template, you can see we've also created this gorgeous showstopper with this bunny cut apart, a little key die cut with the clock and keyhole die cuts. This is a You Make My World Happy. This is just been cut apart from one of the papers. And then we've got the Be Curious owl cut apart with this die cut that says Be Wild that goes right in there. And then we've used those cute little die cut tags or tickets and another one of those plaid pennant banners right up here. We hope that you've enjoyed creating these super cute and interactive slimline cards with us today. Be sure to share your cards with us on Instagram using the Graphic45 hashtag, or join us on our Graphic45 Facebook community page and share your projects there. If you're looking for more great tutorials like this one, be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and then hit that notification bell so you know every time we upload a new fun and fabulous tutorial like this one. We thank you again for joining us today, and as always, happy paper crafting.